Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm back with another banger. Listen, today I have a seafood boil in the bag. Yes, a seafood boil in the bag. Got it. It's dripping and it's ready to come out. I also have some cucumbers. And I'm drinking water today. It's just gonna be water, that's it, and that's all. Because this is a spicy seafood boil in a bag. I'm gonna start off with my prayer, and I have a story time for you guys, of course. We're gonna start off with a prayer, and then I'm gonna dig in. Amen and amen again. All right, gonna dump this seafood boil because you can't really see me. Yes, I pour all this in here. Tell you guys what I got in a little bit. Got the works, and by the way, guess where I got this from? Hold on, I'll tell y'all when I get done with it. When I get some with it. That thing is juicy. I got this thing from me. I made this thing. I made this thing happen. Yes, and by the way, I have Dungeness crab. I have some sausages, potatoes, snow crabs, corn, and eggs, boiled eggs. I think that is some cucumbers. That sums it up. Put my cucumbers up here because I'm definitely going to eat them. Thumbnail. Let me sit up here a little bit. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, let me see what I'm gonna dig into. This thing is spicy, y'all. So, y'all gonna see me choking, all kind of stuff going on. So, if y'all see that, just, you know what's going on with your girl. Some sausages, some beef sausages. Eat on this cucumber. If y'all been following me for a little bit, you know I like to cook my food on my own. And I can throw down. Sometimes I do videos of me cooking, but it takes so much to edit. I mean a lot. You gotta put the camera here, there, especially if you're doing it by yourself. But I'm gonna start making cooking videos again. Most def. Y'all know I love my greens, my cucumbers. Alright, so told y'all, went down the wrong pipe. was right in the throat. Okay, so got this story from Fatal Attractions. Now this is a crazy one. It's about this female named Glynis. She was the victim. One of her close friends, Carla, and her boyfriend, Daryl. Now, it's Glynis' boyfriend, Daryl. Y'all heard me, Glynis' boyfriend. So, Glynis and Carla grew up in the same neighborhood in Yonkers, New York. Glynis had a son. They're having a son. Her and the son's father didn't work out. He went to prison and it didn't work out. So they separated. She ended up meeting Daryl. Like, everybody knew each other. They lived in the same hood, so, you know, they all knew each other. Daryl had went away for a while, but decided to pop back up home. And once he came back home, he was walking up the street one day and ended up seeing Glynis. Once he saw Glynis, asking her how she doing, she asked him how she doing, how he doing, and like it was like immediate, like she was like, oh, I know this is gonna be the one for me, because after her baby dad, she didn't want to date for a while. She was just, you know, worried about taking care of her son. She worked in the healthcare field. She had several jobs at the time, and everyone loved her at work. Wherever she went, I said she just melted your heart. So her and Daryl decided to get into a relationship. They started going out a couple times and made it legit. Daryl didn't have any kids. She had one. So they were planning on having kids together and getting married. In the meantime, he was doing his little thing and that she, you know, cheating on her or whatever, or other girls. And she was accepting his apology and let him come back in, you know. So he, you know, and when you let a dog keep doing his thing, he's gonna keep doing it. So she used to confide in her girlfriends, her friends. Like, she didn't really hang around a lot of people, but Carla is one of her A1 day ones. So she talked to Carla. One day, Carla borrowed some money from her. And told her she was going to pay her back. I kept doing the runaround. Now, mind you, Carla was this bully in the neighborhood. They used to fight girls over several dudes. She didn't care. If she wanted him, she thought she could have him. And females were scared of her because they'll just leave the dude alone and let Carla have him. Because they didn't want to fight her. Because she was this bully. So she got mad at her close friend, Glennis, because Glennis wanted her money back. Glennis was talking to Carla's brother about the money she owed, looking for her. She could never find Glennis. So the brother ended up paying, because, you know, they grew up together. He's like, I'm just going to give you the money. Gave it to her. Why did she do that? Why did he do that? This made Carla even more madder. Like, she felt like Glennis crossed her, going to her brother. So Carla had this other friend that she was hanging around with. And they decided, well, she told the friend that she was mad at Carla, whatever. Not mad at Glennis. And she used to call her, threaten her and all that stuff, but Carla's friend never thought none of it because she used to fight in the street, do, you know, her little petty stuff, but never nothing serious. So she definitely didn't worry about it. Carla used to go to Glennis' son's graduation. Every little thing he had when he was a kid growing up. So she was like an aunt to him. To Glennis' son. So okay. Glennis had, she was with one of her girlfriends, and she told her they're supposed to go shopping and stuff. She told her girlfriend, I need you to go here with me right quick. Let's go to this place. So we took her downtown in New York. Took her downtown, and she got out of the car. Her friend wasn't really paying attention. She on her phone. Next thing you know, she looked up and she see Glennis arguing with somebody in the vehicle. But in New York, they said they argue all the time, like on the road, like, cause somebody driving past too fast, you flick them the finger on it and you just go. I'm about your business, it's nothing else. She said she knows Glennis having a big old altercation, like, now if that's my friend, she out there and she had a big altercation, I'm gonna tell her, come on, let's go, or see what's going on with her, like something. But she said she saw her, cause she looking at her phone still. She was thinking it's a little nothing. She said next time she looked up, she saw the vehicle running Glennis over, dragging her down the street. She said she got out of the car and the vehicle took off after she done hit her. After they done hit her and took off. So she called 911. And reported it. And 911 came. She was so hysterical she couldn't really talk. They went into the hospital. She was dead. Nothing they can do to save her. And this corner store owner, or a bodega out there, he said he saw who did it, because they're thinking that the boyfriend just had something to do with it, because Glennis finally decided to leave him because he was cheating on her. And Glennis left him alone and wasn't really talking to him. The son was trying to get, like, the son would come home some days and the ex-boyfriend would be sitting outside, Daryl, asking the son, do you need money? Oh, the son said he was a real cool dude. He supported them, everything, did everything for them. So, he used to be like, well, leave your mom, tell her to come downstairs so I can talk to her. You know, try to get back in. She still want time to be. She wasn't beat. She was not beat. So, once this happened to her, they thinking that, oh, he did this to her because he's mad she don't want to be back with him. So the cops look up at him. They can never find him. Daryl was nowhere to be found. A couple days later, they get a call from Carla's friend. And she decides to speak. She said she never wanted to say anything before because she was afraid she was going to charge as an accessory to the crime. Because they drove off. She said, look, she was trying to stop Carla because she was in the car with her when she did it. The guy from the bodega, he must have just had his eyes set on the driver when the incident happened. Oh, this hot. My mouth is spicy now. It's spicy now. He must have had his eyes just on the driver, so he ain't never saw the passenger. But she said she was definitely in there, and she was trying to get her to stop, but she wouldn't. And that's the only reason she didn't come up and say nothing that quick. But she came, it was within 5 days they solved the case. They ended up going to get Carla once she told the story. Carla was she was used to the system. She was in jail a lot, all that stuff, so she didn't care. She told them after they read her Miranda rights, I want a lawyer present. And once she say that, they can no longer talk to her. Although they don't do that to everybody, they still try to get you to talk. Some do, not all. So they had enough evidence now to lock her up because what her friends gave her. She ended up going to court, taking them a deal, she ended up getting 25 years. But she had her lawyer speak for her, doing impact statements, all that stuff, extra stuff. She wanted her lawyer to speak for her and say she apologized. It wasn't her fault. Basically, saying Glennis as they're on, like, because Glennis did get out of the car, according to Glennis' friend, and went over there talking to somebody. So she was saying, she was telling her to get out the car and all this stuff. So nobody really know the truth. So they charged Carla with first-degree manslaughter, which that's why she didn't get a life, because nobody ever really knew the real deal, what happened and what was going on. At all. So they talked to, also they talked to a friend. They never got to talk to Daryl. Never, ever, ever. Four months later, after Glennis' death, Daryl was shot and killed. Same location up the street from where Glennis was killed. Now the detectives were trying to figure out, was this, did it have something to do with Glennis' case, but they can never prove that it had nothing to do with that, with Carla, Glennis, or nothing. But he got shot right up the street from where Glennis got ran over and lost her life. Alright. So 3 lives gone. He ended up getting killed right there. Carla in prison. And Glennis is gone. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy world. Now, mind you, Carla was so mad at Glennis that she decided, see, I'm skipping parts, to mess with her boyfriend, Daryl. On the low low. She's decided to mess with him. Oh, she was mad at her about that money situation. So she messed with him and ended up getting pregnant. Carla got pregnant by Glennis, a man. Glennis was just too done. But when Carla told Daryl that she was pregnant, he was like, I don't want nothing to do with you. You knew what it was. It was never a relationship. Like, I don't know what you want to do, but I'm never going to have nothing with you. And Carla used to get in her way because so many girls are scared of her that he would leave the guy alone if she stepped on him. And Glennis wasn't scared. She was willing to fight her. So she ran her over with the car and took her life. Over her man and over some money. Yeah, she didn't want to pay her back. Now, mind you, was she really that angry over the money? Or did she like him anyway? Or was she jealous of her anyway? They said she was jealous of her for a long time, but why would you be friends with somebody that you're secretly jealous of? Move on, chick. You jealous, you don't need to be around. Don't cost you nothing to walk the other way. Nothing at all. I was looking for this other egg. Now this was a boil and it's hot. I mean, it's really hot. I'm trying to cool camera to cool it off. definitely hot. But y'all not gonna finish this. Like always. Tell me that story wasn't crazy. That thing was out there. I couldn't eat all my crabs. I usually eat all them. At least. I couldn't even eat them. I'm so full from eating the potatoes and eggs and sausage. But it's so good. By the end of this video, oh, it's not going to waste, y'all. Definitely not going to waste. Might not be eating today. Might not be eating tomorrow. Oh, but it's going to get eaten. I promise you that. Anyway, y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on those post notifications so you know when your girl upload her next video. Until next time. See ya.